Hey, what is up, guys? It's Thomas Heston, and welcome to Let's Play Red Dead Redemption. Now, I've been hearing quite a bit about this game, so I decided to give it a try, and we're gonna see how it is. And if I like the series, then I'll continue to play it. But just let me know in the comments below if you think I should continue it after this video. Here we go. Single player. I did get the I got the Game of the Year edition that features the regular game and the Undead Nightmare version. So let's go with the first one first. A Red Dead Redemption single player save could not be found. What would you like to do? Create new save. The game uses an autosave feature which is on by default. You may turn it off at any time in the options menu. Okay then. Memory units. And here we go, guys. Let's do this. Got my tea with me too. Exodus in America. That's the name of the first mission, I'm guessing. You'll have to excuse my Xbox, it is a little slow. I'm guessing I'm one of those three guys.
For one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Okay, use LS to walk around, use RS to look around. I am using this for Xbox 360, guys. To run, hold A. To sprint, quickly tap A. That makes sense. The blimp on your map indicates a mission objective. Head to the yellow dot on your map and approach the X. So kind of like Grand Theft Auto, pretty much. It is from Rockstar Games, but anyway, I know absolutely nothing about this game. The one thing I do know is that this man's name is John Marston. And whoa, whoa, pistol. What the? You okay?
I don't feel too good.
Oh, he's a little drunk.
Marston! Mr. Marston, over here!
Okay.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, so pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Hey Jake, how you doing? So yes, my name is John Marston. Let's go. I guess these are the horses.
What's going on? Well, here, let's mount up and hit the trail. Is that right?
Let's go. How do
They can flow on the way out of town. No need to kick up a lot of dust.
LS to move your horse. Alright. How do I go fast though? Do I... What?
Whoa there.
Oh, to spur your horse and move faster, tap A. If you hold A, your horse will maintain its current speed.
Let's go.
Oh, okay. Alright. And hold RB to slow and stop your horse. Alright. Whoa!
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
When you arrive
That's right.
close
Ain't taking nobody up to the port in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. All kinds of soldiers around back then.
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk round those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Alright, so
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
oh, nice. But anyway, so this is my horse's stamina. Now, it's green because I'm maintaining the speed as my partner is. To do that, you hold it A.
Yeah. So it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
Oh,
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Not far now, Mr. Marston. The fort's just over this hill.
that must be Fort Mercer.
Whoa.
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Oh, I will. Alright then. Approach Fort Mercer.
Come.
Alright then. Let's go. I wonder who's in there. Let's find out. Oh, he was saying something about one of his old friends being here. So let's see what happens.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you!
Bill.
Bill Williamson!
Bill Williams.
Come out here right now!
Go away now, John.
Where is he?
Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
Whoa.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh,
Oh, crap.
do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before.
Here, I'm gonna pause the video real quick, guys, okay? Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry about that little delay, but here we go.
You only seem to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. and no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Oh, yeah?
Well?
Oh.
What?
Poor John.
Did I really just die just now? No freaking way. I just died. What? Wait, who's that? Who is that? Wait a minute. That girl was on the train. Yeah, that girl was on the train last time. When I was coming to whatever that town was called. She was on the train. Okay, well, that's the end of the first Red Dead Redemption mission. And, I guess that was actually a pretty good... I actually like this series, so, I'm actually going to continue it, and we're going to see what happens. Well, I think this mission might be extended. Yep.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
Keep going.
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later and help me patrol the perimeter? You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Okay, then. So I guess I live here now? Alright, so what now? Join mine. Alright, and I actually noticed something. My pistol is gold. And I realized it's gold because it's an update to where the very first time I play this game, it'll be all my guns will be golden until the first time I actually die. So, that's pretty cool. Oh, I'm hurting.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here.
What year is it anyway? Would it say maybe... Oh, map. Hey, look at that way over here, look. A map of the Western Bordering States, 1910. Dang, it's 1910? Wow. Hold B to focus on important people, places, and events.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Whoa! Look at this
Okay,
horse.
let's see if you can still ride a horse.
Look at that.
Come on, time for you to see what a real ranch looks like.
Slow up.
When you're riding close to a companion, you can hold A to match their speed. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Nice.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Alright.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
True.
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Alright, we're gonna pause this real quick, guys. One more time.